Michael Patrick, the great voice of the Great Lakes, the ambassador of the world. Good morning. A lot going on out there today.
Yeah, how nice of you to take the time to call.
You're welcome.
Would you be among the Republicans who would say that Donald Trump should apologize to Senator McCain for saying such a thing?
Yeah, it's a free country, and you can say, what you want out there, Michael Patrick. But, when you say comments like that insult veterans, people who've served honorably, defending the freedoms we have in this country. And it's not cheap and it's not easy, and many have given their lives, and many have been in POW camps. My father-in-law was a World War II fighter pilot, and the engine went out in his plane, and he was in a prisoner of war camp. And these stories go on and on and on. And to insult veterans marginalizes any candidate and isolates a candidate. So, I was disappointed in those comments. I thought they were insulting to veterans, and as I say, that's what primaries are for. It sorts this stuff out, right? Mm. But when you say comments like that, it really does marginalize someone and isolate someone. And I'm a guy who stands up for veterans and those who've served, those who've been POWs, those who've come home, those who have, problems, maladies, sicknesses, diseases, because they've served our country honorably. Try to be helping folks and be positive. We don't need to be denigrating the veterans. That's just that's sad.
Speaking of the other candidates, Jeb Bush, the former Florida governor, according to what I'm reading here, raised more money in Michigan over the last 3 months than the rest of the Republican field combined, $336,000 or thereabouts. Are you backing a candidate yet for the Republican nomination?
I haven't made any official declarations yet, Michael Patrick, but boy, when I do, I'm going to call you up, that's for sure. But I think those who've made those contributions to Jeb Bush made a really good investment. Now, mind you, we got a lot of good candidates out there, and I'm one of these 11th Amendment Republicans that says thou shalt not speak ill about a fellow Republican in a personal context. But, we're going to have discussions and debates on issues and all of that, and more to come. But, yeah, Jeb did great, and I appreciate those who've invested in Jeb Bush.
We've been talking a lot about the Port Huron to Mackinac race this morning as those boats come across the finish line in the Straits of Mackinac. I joked last week with Dan Wyant that we should make the pipeline the finish line just to draw attention to it. Is that thing safe down there? What did the report show, and what do we have to do in the last minute that we have?
Well, Dan White and I released some additional enhanced safety precautions for the pipelines in the deep waters of the Mackinac Straits, and obviously the pipelines' days are numbered. We released a report that will look at new options and alternatives in the future, banning heavy crude, requiring full liability compensation. So these are very strong measures that we announced, a great reception from environmental and business groups alike. So I think Dan does such a great job, so it was a pleasure working with him.
You want to get rid of the pipeline altogether? Is that what you mean?
I think that the pipeline's days are numbered. It wouldn't be sited today. It wouldn't be built today, Michael Patrick. So if it wouldn't be built today, how many tomorrows does it have? Well, I think it's limited duration, and that's why we've called out to put together a group to review, okay, what are the alternatives?